Shalom lekulam, bruchim habayim liYerushalayim. That's going to be my last words in Hebrew, so don't worry. In any case, I just would like to remind you, last session here a year ago, we present you, in front of you some video clips, I will not say clips, but some video that represent the difficulties of the Israeli export in the supermarkets in Europe, part of the boycott that have been raised against Israeli products around the world. I can inform you just by one sentence that the issue not just have not been solved, but it's became more critic, more extreme, and more aggressive. And I'm sure that every one of you from the country where he is living is exposed to that phenomena. What we expect from you, your family, your friend, your congregation, your communities, to do almost everything in order to help us to strengthen the Israeli export and Israeli products. Part of the strength of the State of Israel, not just F-15 and F-16, but also the euro and the dollars we collect around the world by our high-quality product that we export. On that event, on that year, we decided to put the highlights on a new initiative raised by the Israeli branch, by the WJC Congress Israeli branch, that is focused now on encouraging, developing, and deepening the connection between the Israeli branch and the evangelist Christian communities around the world, which all of them are great supporters of the Jewish peoplehood and great supporters of the State of Israel. And we find it as a new area to develop our activity. As I have just 12 minutes, right, Eduardo? 12. Yes. I simply split 60 minutes to 5, and what I got in Israel just 12 minutes. So I'll use not more than 7-8 minutes, and the rest will be given to the representative of the Christian organizations in Jerusalem, Marisa Albert from Philippines. So we'll share together that podium. Some changes have been done on the last year in the Israeli branch. The first one is a new experiment that was a temporary one for 6 months and will become, I think so today here and later on tomorrow on the board meeting of the Israeli branch, a permanent one that the Director General of the WJC Congress, the world one, will be the Director General of the Israeli branch too. And his deputy Sam will be our deputy too. That's part of the agenda raised by Ron Lauder in order to strengthen the connection between New York and Jerusalem and put Jerusalem and Israel in the center. And I'm more than proud to be the chair of the Israeli branch on such a situation at that time. So that has been implemented half a year ago as a temporary idea, and I'm sure that tomorrow morning we'll know that the Israeli branch adopted it as a permanent one, and it's a very successful one. We closed 2 NGOs that work formally separate. One was the Research Institute, and the second one was the Israeli Council for Foreign Relations. Both of them is now under the full responsibility of the NGO, the WJC Congress Israeli branch. The Israeli Council for Foreign Relations will be dedicated to the memory of late Dave Kimchi, who established that forum, and the one who replaced David Kimchi is a very qualified one, the Ambassador Avi Primor, and we are very proud to have him with us. The Israeli branch put in front of us for the coming year 4 priorities, and I'll read them one by one. The first one is combating the legitimacy of Israel as a nation state for the Jewish people. The second one, launching and promoting a public campaign on behalf of hundreds of thousands of Jews who suffered ethnic cleansing in the Arab land following the establishment of the State of Israel and continuing to the 1950, 1960, and 1970. The third one will be exposed to you in a few minutes from now, is building our ongoing relationship with the Knesset Christian Allied Caucus and the 600 million evangelist Christians around the entire world. And the fourth one, last and not least, a production of international consulting of International Council of Jewish Parliamentarians, the ICGP, which is going to take part next week in Jerusalem and in the Knesset in Jerusalem, and creating a network of Jewish parliamentarians from around the world that will serve as an ongoing platform for communication and cooperation in sharing information and advertising the interests of the Jewish communities around the world and the State of Israel. We have done and gone a long way since the very difficult time we passed 3 or 4 years ago. We are totally in a different climate, in a different atmosphere, in a different construction, and with different people who really are ready, every one of them, to contribute everything in order to enhance, encourage, and enrich the activity of the Israeli branch. Still, there is a lot more to do, and again, what I offer all the continents, and I repeat it again. We have rebuilt, refurnished new office in Jerusalem, which is an open door for all the continent to send their representative. We are more than willing to have them with us because we see the Israeli branch as part of the entire World Jewish Congress, and it can't be better to all of you, every one of you who have representative in Jerusalem and Israel. Please, we are more than willing them to have us with us in our offices. And for all of you, the door is open. The coffee and the tea and the cookies are always ready for one of you. You are more than welcome to be there. I'll stop here, not because I don't have a lot more to say. We can talk about it longer time, but the time is past.